Welcome everyone to my management theory video presentation. In this presentation, we'll be discussing John Donahoe's secret to success. Before starting his Nike enterprise, Donahoe went on a year-long retreat, what he called a wisdom tour. During his journey to one of the most important things learned was a positive attitude. This one key lesson is prominent in books such as Think and Grow Rich and The Magic of Believing, to name a few. These pilgrimage trips align with Elton Mayo's Hawthorne studies. In the studies, results showed that a person's attitude towards their work has a direct correlation with performance. Donahoe's success is proof of that. According to Elton Mayo's study, this is the Hawthorne effect, an effect where an employer's attitude can have a domino effect on the attitude of the employee. An employer with a positive attitude will have enough confidence with their employees to give them the independence that they need to perform the task effectively. This confidence translates into performance. That is, according to Elton. Donahoe's pilgrimage can be seen as him fulfilling the highest of Maslow's human hierarchy of needs. Among Maslow's hierarchy of needs are physiological needs, safety, love and belonging, self-esteem, and at the top is self-actualization. This self-actualization came from Donahoe's experience associating with youth. By learning and understanding more about the youth was what enabled him to market his product geared towards a broader demographic. In learning more about the world, this enabled Donahoe to feel more safer. Safer is no longer a precaution, but a protocol. To keep our customers and our employees safe during the pandemic, Donahoe converted to an online format. Donahoe found love and belonging with 50 of the people that he met on his wisdom tour, many of them elders older than the age of 65, yet that didn't discourage him on his path to self-actualization. Realized that while the body wanes first, the brain ages the slowest. Donahoe came to the realization that their current age is the optimum age for their wisdom and creativity to thrive the most. A 2011 study confirmed that Maslow's hierarchy of needs was extensively linked to positivity in the lives of the 60,000 participants. In Hawthorne studies, we know that positivity has a direct correlation with work performance. By mastering the top step of Maslow's hierarchy, Donahoe was able to identify the rest that followed with ease. The application of this hierarchy upon return to work enabled Donahoe to accommodate the needs of not just himself, but to transfer that to the employees at Nike. Donahoe went on to speak about the administrative principles by Mary Parker Follet. More specifically, the integration aspects in regards to diversity. Donahoe went on to talk about the cultural representation to appeal to different ethnicities and minority groups, how key celebrities in the Black, Hispanic, and Asian communities play a role in this diversity. This aligns with Follet's principles of bringing people together amongst their differences to make everyone able to see themselves in the product of the producer. This is to unite society and to come together amongst our differences. That as a people, a part of Nike brand, we may all live in different shoes, yet we share a common interest, and that is the product at hand. This can also be extended to the aspect of Douglas McGregor's Theory Z analysis, where the Nike company carries homogeneous sets of values that is predicated on inclusivity, representation, and social justice. Thus, Nike initiated its professional development policies. Who you hire, promotion decisions, training, integration throughout all levels of management. The ethics of diversity was initially separated into two branches, the head of diversity inclusion and the talent. Recently, instead of having these two branches separated, have them integrated. This can once again be related to the findings of the Hawthorne studies where employees derive a sense of pride from inclusivity. While the inclusivity of including employees to the study is different from ethnic inclusivity, the basis is still the same. The attention motivates workers to boost their performance through the incentive. While incentives are in the form of higher payment in the eyes of Frederick Taylor. Attention and appreciation light up the same center of the brain as when you get your bi-monthly paycheck. Lastly, Henry Fayol's 14 Principles of Management. Management, authority and responsibility, unity of direction, subordination and individual interest, and equity are the most prominently shown principles in the article. In the video interview, Don Ho discusses being a leader for his company with the motive of bettering his employees, to have a responsibility to enable the employees, to enable themselves, to enable the customer with consumer choice. Unity and direction and the diversity program do that to help identify with varying groups of people that work for the company and the customers who buy the products. Don Ho sets aside his interest to exploit his authoritative power over the management to adopt a employer working for an employee method, opposed to typical employee working for employer. Unity of direction with the diversity campaigns, and equity to make sure the company is hiring and giving out promotions distributed equally among ethnicities, and to make sure that everybody has their representation. I predict that Nike sales will go up. I predict this because the recent launch of the diversity campaign, a campaign which partners with celebrities such as LeBron James, have a strong influence on modern culture. An influence in a society that is in many ways more racial than it has ever been, and placing society's so-called leaders at the forefront of this movement is a brilliant marketing strategy. Due to the limited representation of many ethnic minorities in the media, when members of these minorities, celebrities of the same race, gender, or belief wear a brand, they subconsciously project themselves as these people. The public will buy what they can project themselves wearing and start with the desire to imitate celebrities who they feel represents them.